Hello, welcome back everyone. Back today with leg squats, I should say specifically. Now the schedule the past few days has been a little off because Friday, today is Sunday, Friday I started a workout. Little one didn't want to nap very well for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So I had to cut a workout short. I did back squats. Done. Then yesterday, I just decided, you know what, I'm taking an off day. Went on a walk with the family, and you can see my hiking pack in the back there. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start doing some of that for some cardio. I just threw that on my back. It's probably only about 25 pounds of stuff worth in there. So, it was great. It was a really good workout actually. It made the walk so much more enjoyable for me. I don't love going on walks. I don't know what it is. I love to hike. But walks around neighborhoods, I don't know. It's some weird thing, but that made it enjoyable. So did that, and now today's Sunday, and I'm just gonna do my quad workout now. I did do back squats, and so the routine today is I was thinking I'm gonna do back squats, but I think I watched a video of, or I saw a clip of, now I'm not Jay Cutler, but Jay Cutler said he would rotate between back squats and front squats every couple weeks, or however, it seemed like it was kind of a touch and go type thing with him, where he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do front squats this week. So, and also helped with preventing back compression. So, which we love preventing back compression. So I already did some stretching, rolled out a little bit. Breakfast is in me. We're going out later today to hang out with more family, so we'll hit this workout. Like I said, we're doing front squats. I'll have to take a look at my program, or my app, and take a look at what I'm going to be doing. But front squats, I think, is what I'm going to be doing. Some type of goblet squat, maybe. Bulgarians to focus on the quads, and of course calf raises. So I think that's kind of what I'm gonna do today. I wish I had some form of like leg press. That'd be great for like working quads, or like leg extensions. That'd be another great one. But anyway, let's get to it. Now my front squat form is not my greatest form. I don't front squat a lot, so it's something I'm kind of something I've been working on. So I'm just gonna unload the bar. I'm gonna do the bar. I'm just gonna get the idea for the form down. Get it kind of in my head. And I'm actually gonna do it without the bars in my way. If this didn't work. So front squats, as I understand, you're not supposed to really use your back. It's not supposed to, your lower back's supposed to not be involved. I should move this here for it. Oh, and I was about to mention, it is noteworthy. It's not negative 15 anymore. It's not even 15 anymore. It's like 30 degrees out. So dare I say the garage is pleasant today. It's warm. So, yeah, I don't even know if I actually need my gloves and hat today, but I'm wearing them anyway because I do want to be warm. So, of course, I did have the heater going already. These slides off. I should show this before I took the weight off. That's what I was saying. So, I'm just throwing 25s on. I'm still kind of in this weird area, but I'm still trying to get used to movements and such. Yeah, that cooled it off in here. It shouldn't take long to get back heated up, though. It should be just a little warmer. I've never been a good front squatter. So, my back squat was always, I never really went that hard on it. I probably should have done it more often. I squat up a lot. But I'm just getting the idea of this movement down. I will certainly be doing heavier weight. But let's do this. Should probably have clips on. Yeah, and see when I do that, my lower back still takes some of the brunt of it. I think I had to go a little bit wider here. That form probably looked atrocious. I'm probably gonna look back on this and be like, holy moly, I got stuff to work on. But my form, I think, is weird in the first place because I gotta go like really wide for my back not to get involved. Maybe it's a mobility thing. It definitely, actually, in fact, probably definitely is a mobility thing. But I can't. This stance is too narrow for me. I have to like really go wide, and then I'm really able to see. Even that's almost too wide. But like, I really have to go wider than shoulder length. I don't have, my knees aren't caving in at this point. My quads are really able to take it. So that's just, that's the form we got. That's what we got to work with. But it's like I've always said, it feels good to me when I do that. So if something's hurting, I'm not gonna force myself to do something differently, So, all right, so this would be set number 3. I'm not counting my warm up, so probably should get my feet set before I lift this up, but just balancing this essentially, and then I'll kind of splay my feet out. That feels about good. Load up my quads. Yeah, that felt really good. That makes squats feel real good. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take a break from back squats. I'm just gonna do front squats. Really like that. Feeling good today. We're gonna grab ourselves a white monster. And some water. Definitely need some water. All right, so we got our water bottle. We got our white monster. Water first, of course. Team USA lost in overtime. Austin Matthews. Well, I don't think that was Austin Matthews' fault, but I think it was the scheming fault. But what are you doing leaving McDavid wide open in the slot? You leave McDavid wide open in the slot, that type of thing's gonna happen to you. No harm, no foul. I'll take a loss to a McDavid game-winning goal. That's not a bad way to go out. Loser mentality, yeah, but it doesn't matter till it's the Olympics. Still would really wish to win that game though. So set number 4. Yeah, that's feeling good. I had to trim too, the mustache and got some scruff going on underneath it. And, you know, as far as this goes, front squats, I'd almost say, for me, front squats are more challenging than back squats. Because with back squats, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been back squatting for so long, you don't really need to like balance the weight per se. You know, it's pretty easy it feels pretty natural to throw a weight over your back. But when you put it in front of you, it's not a really natural place to balance that bar. It's a little tough. So it's a little unnatural, and it takes some time to get used to before you can really do some heavy weight. And the challenge I'm finding right now is finding a place where that bar is comfortable. And actually, I think I might have found. So what I was doing was I was putting it in the front, right here. But I think if I put it right here in the crook of my front delt, we'll see how that works. I don't know if it's gonna push up against my throat, but let's give that a try. That felt really, just lifting it off of the, really gotta look up here too, so it doesn't crush my throat. So here we go. A little wider. Yeah, I was fucking up there. I should not have put the bar that far forward in my delts. That felt really good. Let's throw a 10 on. You know, yes, it's, you know, I find myself in these scenarios where I'm walking back what I say. Because I make these broad statements, like, you know, yeah, I gotta bring the intensity on all these workouts, we're trying to gain weight now, et cetera, et cetera. But then I start doing these workouts where I'm not used to the movement, and I have to take my time with the weight so I can get used to the movement, used to the weight, and then I can pump things up for the following week, you know? So, you know, with that being said, take my word for what it is. Because that's just, I mean, like I mentioned, I'm not competing. I don't have a sense to compete. I don't really want to compete. This is just my own personal goal. You know, I'm working out for my own personal goals, my own personal reasons. makes it fun, challenges myself, etc., etc. So, really the main idea is, yes, I'm going to be doing these lower weights. Yes, I'm going to be getting used to this form. If I can still bring some semblance of intensity while I'm getting used to these movements and get a good burn in my quad going, really work the quad. And I mean, what I lack in this, I can make up it for in other exercises. So, is that me coping? Probably. But again, I don't care. If that's me coping, yeah, I'm coping. This is my workout, my body. If I don't want to crank out crazy heavy weight on this, I can. I'm not in a rush. I got time. And it's not like I'm going to just do this for the foreseeable future. I'm not going to do this straight for 6 months. I'm doing this so then next week, or I'm doing this as a getting used to the movement workout, So there's a lot of yapping in between sets. So let's hit set number 5. Oh. All right. On the front of our belts here, make sure stuff is lined up. Okay. Load up our quads here. I feel like I'm a little off. Now that one felt weird as all heck. Not sure if you could tell. But we're just gonna march on here. I know I had an interesting thought this morning. And I was thinking about this today, and myself included, I feel like, and this is kind of ironic because this is me in my garage talking to a camera, but I feel like people, myself included again, not enough people know how to listen, but they sure as heck know how to talk. Myself included. I feel that listening is an art upon itself. When I started thinking about this, I don't know why I'm talking about this, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but it kind of came up in my mind earlier today. So I try my best to listen as much as I can, instead of, have my own thoughts. And because, you have that, you're like, I think it's odd because I think what most people have is this jump to speak, to talk, to respond. And I think, I just was thinking about that in myself. And I was like, God, I think I need to listen more. I need to listen way more. And again, this is ironic, coming from the guy who's sitting here in a garage talking to a fucking camera, it's kind of, the irony there is very apparent to me. But, it was just an interesting thought. I hope that's something I could impart to my kid, because I think listening is such a good skill to have. Because it's a skill, and not everyone has it. So here we go, last set. I want to make it good here. I want to make sure these reps are good. That felt really good. So I have been holding my elbows so tight like this, opening them up, kind of help things out. So that's front squats, easy peasy, pretty lightweight. I'm gonna make a note to myself that I need to, that next week, we're gonna do front squats, we're gonna move the weights up a little bit. So next, I think we'll do goblet squats. I'm gonna grab this plate and just set it right down in front of me here. Actually, do it right here. So we'll set that up. All right, so I just adjust the camera real quick and take a look at my program. So yeah, we'll do some goblet squats. I'm gonna move this easy bar a little over out of the way here. And what weight do I want to do? I'm just gonna grab a 50. That shouldn't be too hard. Oh yeah, that should be good. So with goblet squats, obviously we're shooting to work the quad out here. So I'm just gonna kind of put my ankles up on this, put the ankles up on this, God, what am I talking about here? Plate. Pick this up and just keep my back straight. I'm just gonna kind of keep my quads under constant tension. Oh yeah, that was the right move. So we'll do this for 6, of course. I realize I wear my hat a lot. That's because typically I shower after my workouts. My hair's looking pretty crazy right now. But I actually am getting hot. So that's kind of a nice change of pace. So, I'm not bald yet. I do have some hair. Kind of got it pulled back right now. So, this is a pretty easy movement. This is a good movement. You know, we'll keep the slides on. Keep my toes a little warm. I'm not interfering with anything. So, again, just kind of get my ankles up on this plate, and we're just keeping the tension back straight. So, just kind of holding it Just like that. Oh yeah. I don't know why I don't do that more often. That's a great workout. So, set 2, 4 more sets. Oh. You know, as far as hockey goes, I never played hockey in high school, but I always played like pond hockey, or like on an outdoor rink essentially. But as you can see, I'm a Blackhawks fan. They're not doing too hot right now. Which is fine because, you know, I got to see Taves and Kane, Osa, Sharp, Crawford, that whole team, that core win multiple cups. So now Bedard, of course, just hoping that they build a good team around the kid. But I saw that might be trading a defenseman on their team, Seth Jones. If you don't watch hockey, I recommend watching hockey. It's super fun to watch. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. I mean, by all means, don't watch it. That's fine. But man, is it fun. It's such a fun, fast game. Exciting. It's physical. I mean, they let them fight, so that's nice. I always think more leagues should just do it. That's kind of crazy, huh? All right, so let's set 3. Checking my form here. Oh. Oh yeah. So yeah, that, I think what people call it is like roughing. I was never, I know, I had a couple buddies in the military, and of course that is on its own thing, it's its own thing, but apparently, I think that's where people got the idea, comboed with like hiking, but you just throw a pack on your back. I mean, luckily I have a hiking pack, and all my gear for like backpacking is in there. So I just put, I mean, that's probably around 25-ish pounds, if I could guess, 20 pounds, maybe even 15. But that was really good to do. I feel like that's gonna be something. Obviously it'll be a little, I gotta be careful with my knees, but all right, set 4. Talk about more about my calories afterward here. And we're just going until it's just burning. Going until we essentially are hitting failure or 1 rep away from failure. Oh boy, that was close. Oh, I just bent my thumb a little bit. That's not the right way to pick those up. under tension now. Oh yeah. Oh. Whew. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We want to be cramping. We want to be working those bad boys so bad. I can definitely tell. So, talking about calories, I'm up to some White Monster in me. I'm up to 3,500 calories. And I can feel it. I can definitely feel the change in energy. Good change, of course. As far as workouts go, the weight comes a lot easier. Maybe I shouldn't sit after doing this. Let's see. I'm eating real clean. I think I've already mentioned it's mostly white rice, pretty much every meal. I make shakes that are about 700 calories. And of course I don't just down those like a crazy person, but you know, I sip on them over a good interval of time. And we're just hoping to, you know, we're gonna take our sweet time. And you know, this is one thing that I was talking about, that I was thinking about the other day, that I think warrants being mentioned. When it comes to working out, I think hobbies really in general, I think life in general actually, when you can have a trifecta of, what was it, time, money, and effort. This is, I guess, does pertain more to the gym. When you can get that trifecta all to kind of come together, then you're gonna gain weight so quickly and easily. But the problem is, like, when I was in college, I didn't have a lot of money to my name. So, you know, I couldn't spend a bunch of money on food every month in order to gain weight. I just couldn't. I had to work, and I had to go to school and all this other stuff. So, you know, and then once you get out of school, now you're like, okay, well, I have money, I have effort in my, you know, but you know, the only lack of things I have now is time. And you know, it's just always trying to find that trifecta to come together. So, you know, everyone who's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna gain weight. You know, there's a lot more to it than just eating and working out, you know? It's about effort, it's about time. You know, sometimes you may have the time and the money, but you just don't have the effort, you know? And that's a little more philosophical, but. All right, set number 4. Yeah, or set number 5. I've been talking too much. I'll say set number 4. If I do an extra set, it's not gonna hurt anybody. All right, here we go. Picking this up a safe way too, now I'm gonna crush my thumb. Okay, oh, and then as far as another workout goes, marches. I'm just gonna take dumbbells. I'm just gonna march in place. Weird workout, I know, but this is like a stabilizer type thing for your hips. Because my back squat needed to work on my hips. I should say my hip flexors. As far as effort goes, that might be another thing that you struggle with. Sometimes pre-workout can help you in that category. I know the last year, my effort has been lacking, but that's also because I haven't had a clear goal. I know the time hasn't, I gave myself a lot of excuses. So step 5, here we go. I'm gonna try to cut down on the rest here and yapping. Oh boy. One more set. Gonna rest when we're done with this workout. "30 seconds is what we're going for here. Didn't do cardio today. Probably not going to do cardio today. Just the way things go. Now it's hard because, it's this dichotomy of giving yourself excuses or having excuses, or is that really the reality? Yeah, I do have the time today probably to do cardio. If being honest with myself, yeah, I have time. Do I want to do cardio? No, I don't want to do cardio. Which is tough being honest with yourself and knowing that you're kind of bullshitting yourself. I should do cardio today is what I should say. But see, this is why I'm recording these videos, is because I don't see a lot of people talking about this kind of shit and being real with themselves and being real to the camera and the people who are watching. So here we go, last set. Let's make it good. Adjust the feet a little bit here. See, now I want to quit. I'm not going to. Go that much harder, because that voice is talking to me. See, sometimes you gotta treat that voice how it deserves to be treated. Yeah, maybe we can give it that mental reward of thinking, oh yes, we don't have to do cardio. But see, when it starts getting overzealous and says, yeah, let's just quit after 10, that's good. Nope, that's not gonna cut it. Those are decisions that voice gets to make. So next workout, kind of a lighter workout, maybe a little of a rest workout between movements. I'm just gonna take like 35s, and I'm legit just gonna hold them like I'm doing farmer's carries. I'm just gonna lift my legs like I'm marching, like just like this. Does this do anything? I don't know, but I did it the other week. focusing on my hip flexor. Oh, my leg almost gave out there. I think that prop's taking the slides off. So yeah, just kind of a nice workout. Work the hip flexors. Don't have to take long breaks here. Just doing 10 down on each side. Or at the same time, you know, going 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. You know how it goes. I don't need to start counting. You know, like I've just been saying, you could see my internal struggle. That last set of the dumbbell bar or the goblet squats. You know what? You get in this mental battle with yourself. And I mentioned it, you know, a couple workouts ago. I'll mention it probably more than, you know, buckle in. Strap in, because this isn't the only time that I'm going to be mentioning it. You get in these mental battles when you're working out. And your body it wants to preserve itself. But you can't let it. You can't let that voice win, because we're trying to leave it all out in the gym. At least that's my strategy. That's set 3. But it's getting in those mental battles with yourself. It's healthy to do that, because you find that you are a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. I find I'm a lot stronger than I give myself credit for. And it is something that is training. Recognizing where your limits are, what your mental limits are, and what your physical limits are. Because I promise you, they are different. Your mental limits are a lot lower than your physical limits. That's by design, of course. Now I'm keeping a slight bend in my knee, actually, because this is like locking out, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not going to snap my legs into a leg press. I lost count, so we're just going to go until we're tired. Honestly, this is probably what I should be doing anyway. Oh yeah, we're feeling good. This is probably one of the better leg workouts I've had in a long time. This is what I needed. I've needed this physically. A good leg workout, second to none. You know, I mentioned that I'm not a big fan on back days. I almost think I like doing quads and legs more than I like doing back. All right, you know, we're just gonna go until we can't do anymore. So 5 to 6. Good stuff. One more set. Probably should not just be sitting down in between sets, but I do what I want. Some water in us. A little bit of Monster. Next set. Last set. So, next, Bulgarian split squats. Do those right here. I'm just gonna move the camera. All right, so we got that set up. Bulgarian split squats. I got my easy bar kind of on the way here. And we are almost running out of time. So we're gonna try and be quick with these as well. I realize I only need one dumbbell. We'll start with 35. Light, I know. Let's flatten this. Take our slides off. We'll start with the right leg first. I'll probably do more than this shortly after we start. This is, I guess, the problem one. Yeah, 35 was light. Let's do 40. Okay, set 2, somewhere between 8 to 12. That's what I'll consider a good set, as long as we're bringing intensity. I'm going a little fast. I prefer if I slow things down and I targeted my quad a little bit better. This like side feels weird too. All right, let's pump it up to 45. It's the heaviest I've gone in a while with Bulgarian split squats. Water. Little sip. point where we gotta dig deep mentally, push ourselves. All right, almost done. Halfway through. All right, set. Number 4. It's easy to forget. We're really trying to target the quads, doing good slow reps. Controlled. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a good quad workout, fellas. Oh boy, yeah, we're not sitting down. We gotta stay moving. Set 4, 2 more. Constant tension. Focus on the quads. A little bit of water right into set number 5. We're hitting 10. This is what we're talking about. We're in that flow state now. Control breathing. Boom, and that's our last set. We gotta go. So, We'll put off calves for later. Usually we do those, but we're running out of time. We have ran out of time. Tomorrow, chest, arms. Happy Sunday. Everybody have good workouts, good Sundays, whatever. We'll see you next time with chest and arms. Peace out, everyone.